Taiwan defies China electing a new president, Beijing labeled a separatist troublemaker. This is from the NBC News. So Taiwan's Vice President Lai Ching-te was elected as a new president despite warnings from Beijing not to support him. Labeled by China as a separatist troublemaker, the election is seen as a significant development in the already strained relationships between China and the United States. But with Taiwan's status being a sensitive issue, Lai's victory extends the rule of the Democratic Progressive Party, DPP, and marks the first time in Taiwan's history as a democracy that the same political party has won 3 consecutive terms. However, the DPP lost control of the legislative, which may constrain Lai's policy options. China's response to Lai's victory remains uncertain, but potential actions could include military drills, trade restrictions on Taiwanese companies, and cyber attacks. And even Bloomberg, a story comes out same day from about Biden saying Biden says U.S. doesn't support Taiwan's independence after vote. Joe Biden said, "We do not support independence," clarifying that the U.S. position on Taiwan's independence following the re-election of Taiwan's Democratic Progressive Party, which aims to limit China's influence. China considers Taiwan as territory and hope that Taiwan's Vice President, Lai Ching-te, who maintains strong ties with the U.S., would not be elected president. Biden remarks, however, have escalated tensions in U.S.-China relations regarding potential military invasion.
PBD, you did a poll of whether you thought China would invade Taiwan in 2024. What were the results of that poll? Do you recall?
Let me pull it up because I want to say it was 70-30. If I
that
remember,
they thought they were, or they weren't.
I think 70 was. This was a couple days ago, right?
Gotcha.
This is,
I'm just interested in what happened in that poll.
I'll give it to you right now. Go ahead and give your commentary. I'll look for it.
But
while you're looking it up,
here we go, Tom. There it is right there. Okay, so it was pretty close, yes. But what we know is, let's just start with the facts. In 2024, there's more elections going. What, 40% of the globe is having elections? Is that the number? So the world is voting, okay? And you vote with your feet, and you vote with your pocketbook, and you vote with, hopefully against war. Right now, there's 3 hotspots going on around the world. We know about Ukraine, we know about Israel, but we don't know exactly what's going on in China and Taiwan. We know about the South China Seas and everything going on over there. But what happened in Taiwan, and this is important because they basically said, China, no thank you. We're aligning ourselves with the United States. And they're not the only country that was formerly part of China or that part of the world that is essentially aligning with the United States, and I'll show you what that. So they are not aligned with the CCP. That's what's going on in in Taiwan. And China's not exactly happy about this. So much so, the Philippine Prime Minister in the Philippines came out and they basically congratulated the new Taiwanese president. China, the CCP said, "Be careful, Philippines, quote unquote, you're playing with fire." But here's what's going around in the rest of the world. They polled 20 countries, major countries. Do you view the U.S. or China more favorably? Pretty interesting. 20 countries, 18 of which said they viewed U.S. more favorably than China. The countries: Japan, South Korea, Israel, Poland, India, Italy, Hungary, South Africa, France, Indonesia, Greece, Canada, Brazil, Argentina, Spain, Netherlands, Mexico, Australia, and obviously the U.S. The only countries that align themselves with China: Nigeria and Kenya. Wonder why? Because they probably gave them billions of dollars and bought them off. Now that's what Confessions of an Economic Hitman. We'll find out what happens with Nigeria and Kenya. But even more importantly, they asked, who do you say contributes to more peace and stability in the world? The U.S. and China. And they asked major countries. India, they answered 70% U.S., 33% China.
Wow.
Okay? Weird. Japan, 79% U.S., 14% China. In South Korea, 74% U.S., 13% China. It's becoming clearer and clearer. You need to pick a team. Are you on team autocrat or are you on team democracy? Are you on team China, Russia, Iran, Houthis, Hezbollah, Hamas? Are you on team democracy in the free world with the United States? Pick your team.
It goes back to the first clip at the very beginning of our podcast today.
Yep, America first, based on what Jon Stewart said, right?
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.